We're here to stock up. Today we're going to be talking about the Melon. This is the video that is dedicated towards that pumpkin. Yes, I know there already is a video talking about its existence for starting, but if you don't remember, let me rejog your memory. Every single year on every single stock up season item, or at least the years I've been on YouTube, right? I've always done a specific video for every singular item, at least one, where I dedicate it to talking more about the item, and I talk more about stocking up on it and just more things I found out about it. There is some new content about the Melons that I did not reveal on this channel. Normally you take that normal bridge over there, but I have a safari door bridge that I built, and that is the easy method with the doorknobs in the middle of the fat doors on both sides. That is not the most efficient way. Well, it's the most efficient way to build it, but not the most efficient to travel on. So, of course, you want to line your truck up on the side of Bob's shack and then buy 4 pumpkins like this, put 4 of them on to the counter like this, and then buy them from Bob. 4 of them are going to be 2,912. Not bad. I'll take that. About 3,000 per 4, and then just shove them back here. Boom, like this. Boom, 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 boom. The Melon is the first pumpkin that I ever was here for. Keep in mind, I only started stocking up in 2020. So, yes, it is the very first pumpkin that I am here for that doesn't emit any light. Think of this. If I was just... well, actually, not even a whole year earlier, because I started playing in late 2019, but literally the difference of 2.5 months, or literally all I needed to do was catch the end of October at least, and I could have been there to stock up on another pumpkin that also does not emit any light. Now, about these Melons here, I want you to think of this, all right? These Melons are the 10th variant of the Jack-o'-lantern in Lumber Tycoon 2 in the 11th stock-up season, the 2025 stock-up season. Now, let's open one of these and take a closer look at this marvelous, gorgeous, beautiful pumpkin. You'll notice a tiny leaf at the top there. Only one other pumpkin has that exact same leaf on the top, and that is, of course, the Lumpkin. So, in technicality, this is not only the 10th variant of the Jack-o'-lantern, but it is also the second sub-variant of the we'll call it the leaf variant of the Jack-o'-lantern. RoboPlays helped me come up with the name yesterday on stream. See? Leaf right there. Now, my personal opinion on this pumpkin, I think it is the absolute best pumpkin to ever be released ever in the history of Lumber Tycoon 2. I know what they all look like, and this is absolutely the #1 best in my opinion, which is an extraordinarily big step from last year, because last year was the first time that we did not get a jack-o'-lantern, and we got a plain pumpkin that when you open the box, it would spawn in at a random size. Now, I think this also could be a sign like we might get another one of those crappy pumpkins in the future, which I'm absolutely not looking forward to. I'm dreading it. But I think it's most likely going to happen because literally the pumpkin already has a normal variant, well, the main variant, the jack-o'-lantern, right? And a sub-variant. So why wouldn't there also be the normal pumpkin variant in the future? Like faceless, non-carved, just classic normal pumpkin. But like just different variants, meaning different colors simply. The Melon, just like pumpkins usually are every year, are of course the cheapest Halloween stock-up season item out this year. Just stock up on this a lot. Stock up on it a lot. It is an incredible, amazing item that is absolutely fun to have around. Of course, it's cheap. It's going to increase drastically in value next year, especially since a bunch of time will have passed after these items went off the shelves, and these items will likely go off the shelves if it's not on Halloween this year. Like if Defaultio will try and make up for lost time, because sometimes he will do that, then we will experience this for a couple days in November. Another thing to mention, apparently Apton in his video talked about a game that you can join, and in that game you can buy and equip any of the jack-o'-lanterns and put them on your head. Maybe even the normal pumpkins there. I don't know. You'll have to go check out yourself and see what you could buy there. But yeah, apparently you could get it on your Roblox character. Me personally, I'm not a fan of doing that. It's just going to annoy me having a jack-o'-lantern on my head the entire time. But we will definitely see. I may change my mind. There's also rare candy bars. Apparently, I saw Egg bought the white candy bar and put it on his avatar, so apparently those are there too. And now we must talk about the elephant in the room. There's literally 4 on the shelf at the exact same time. I've never seen this many pumpkins on the shelf at once. Maybe there was a year in the past where it did happen. Maybe not. I honestly doubt it though. I do remember seeing in an old Code Primate video a couple literally 2 pumpkins on the limited stock shelf. I think it was it was the year the Amber Axe came out, and the Amber Axe was back here or something like that. Regarding axes, I hope that there will be an axe added this month. I incredibly strongly doubt it, but I hope. The reason why I doubt is because I haven't seen any leaks on it so far. That's the only reason, all right? And I will give off this information, all right? I've only seen pumpkins and candy bags in the leaks. I didn't actually see the special lights. I guess whoever President Parsons was, but goodness gracious, with these items instantly respawning, especially, this makes stocking up on this extraordinarily fast. Fastest you can ever stock up on a pumpkin, or at least fastest you can stock up on a pumpkin in the decade of 2020 at least. Last but not least, we must check the description once again. We got a nice watermelon, a jack-o'-lantern emoji, and a thinking emoji. Cost 728 lumber bucks. Pretty cheap. Name Jack-o'-melon. Loose item. There we go. Now, I can't really think of anything else to say about this. I do want to compliment the fact that the inside of the jack-o'-melon obviously is the inside of a watermelon's color, because it literally is just a watermelon happens to be in the shape of a pumpkin and just happened to be carved out. But I think that's extraordinarily cool. And I do want to say, I just love the outside of a watermelon texture. It gives a whole different variety of green colors, a whole lot of different shades of green on there. Not all of them, but because of all of the green that is on the pumpkin, oh my goodness, this easily takes the cake for being my favorite pumpkin ever, because green is my favorite color. I love this. I am loving this. Now, I do want to say something, though. For the first time ever, I am now coming back to YouTube, returning to Stock Up Season Lumber Tycoon 2 with a different mindset. In the past, I used to be more envious of people who would get more subscribers, get more fame, and I get disappointed if I didn't get enough subscribers from posting a video, or subscribers from doing a stream. Yeah, in technicality, it still did hurt me, and part of my motivation for streaming was literally for getting subscribers. However, things have changed. I am now purely here just for you guys. I streamed yesterday, October 9th of 2025, and for the first time ever, I hardly paid attention to the view count, concurrent viewer count. I hardly paid attention to the sub count, because I utterly just did not care, and I kind of partially forgot, but for once, I did not care. Now, I only like to stock up on these items if I'm recording a video or if I am doing a live stream. My love for stocking up on these items has increased a little bit more from yesterday. Yesterday, it was kind of more like, I'm just getting in the background and I'm kind of here to talk to people. But now my original love for stock up season is actually starting to come back. And I will tell you one thing right here. These jack-o'-melons are making the process extraordinarily easy for me to get addicted to stock up season. All thanks to them.